On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
But that the black people put him in office, right? So why not make a joke of it? Like they gonna look as the economy crashes, inflation goes up, gas prices goes up. You remember we had these conversations. Come on now. The Keystone Pipeline, we had these conversations, and it goes deep what this man has done to fuck up everything.
Wait, Logic, you missing something. Today he was begging the oil companies to put out more oil. We ain't heard nothing about the infrastructure plan, the Build Back Better plan that he got passed, all of that. But then he begging the oil companies to put out more oil because y'all voted for somebody that did not understand policy, don't know how to look at things from a business perspective. Now he's raising rates. It went up 3 basis points today, and it's affecting everything that you're doing. And so now you can't afford to go to the grocery store. You can't afford to go to the gas station. You can't afford to live. You can't afford to buy a house. You can't afford to breathe wrong. And we laughing at you.
Elon Musk. So what I would say, I'm focused on 2022, but with Elon Musk, what I would say is, I welcome support from African Americans. What can I say?
All right, so you have Florida Governor Ron DeSantis faces backlash after jokingly calling Elon Musk African American, and there was a lot of people upset, and I'm gonna put a couple of them up there. Elon Musk is a white South African, not an African American. Republicans just take every single chance they get to be degrading black people. And it says Ron DeSantis is a fucking racist. We also have Ron DeSantis saying of Elon Musk, he welcomes support from African Americans and a backhanded racist insult of real African Americans, with DeSantis knowing full well general category of black people who aren't connected to the country or origin doesn't actually refer to Elon Musk. And lastly, it said before the Governor DeSantis is a humorless, more openly fascist version of Trump. He is displaying the former quality in that for him, humor means mocking black Americans with his own idiotic and offensive version of replacement theory. Black Floridans take notes. So when you guys heard that, did you guys take offense to it? You think people just overreacting?
Jack was hilarious when I first seen it. I thought it was hilarious, bro. And it's the same. Listen, black people are so easily triggered, bro. They will completely forego all logic, all policy, all anything that pays attention to anything, and they will be bamboozled in 5 seconds to vote one way or another because of an emotional sentiment. And they will not do the thing that's in their best interest just because they butt hurt and their inability to be able to take a joke. Take one little joke, which, if you really want to be technical, I don't really know if it's not true or not. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, I don't understand why people are so butthurt and so sensitive, and why it's so easy to trigger people to do the thing that's not in their best interest, which I personally feel like he might be probably the best governor in the entire country, personally. But I don't know. That's just me. That's my initial sentiment. I was not hurt at all. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna keep it funky and I'm gonna stay straight with the facts. So he's from South Africa. So by definition, he would be considered a African American. So and just that's basic common sense. People get caught in their feelings that, Africa is a continent. It contains all type of people. You got Arab people, you got light-skinned people, you got dark-skinned people, you got people that speak French, you got people that speak Swahili, you got people that speak the English language, you got all kind of different people in Africa. And then the man is from South Africa. So if he came to the US, what do you call him but a African American?
Logic, why do you think that people laughed if that's just like the case? And it's just, why was it a joke or whatever? Like, why did people find that funny?
People find it funny because the thing is that once you become like super sensitive as a race, and then you can easily get triggered. Remind me of something I told Jay Prince when I first met him, and it was this other guy named Carlos. And I was saying, if you let somebody know how to trigger you, they will control you, and you won't control yourself no more. Black people had got to that point where, I mean, oh my God, you can just throw side jokes at them and it'll just get them out of their skin. And it, like I said, it's to the point that it's disgusting. So, I mean, I have to go to Antoine. I'm finna laugh at you niggas because y'all are disgusting. And until people start laughing at y'all, I mean, y'all ain't gonna quit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, trust me, I guarantee you some people who voted for Biden on this damn panel right now.
Oh, yeah.
And how many people gonna I mean, how many of these chat women that's gonna admit that, you know what, we made a mistake? No, so not only is black people never concede to the facts, they also is a laughing stock to the fucking world. And hey, look, I'm just keeping it funky with you, so y'all can do all the sensitive talk if y'all want to. So that's it. That's my 2 cents.
So you think people laughed because they thought that like black people would be quote unquote triggered?
But yes, I mean, I would look, if I was the governor of Florida, I would fuck with black folks too. I would fuck with them too. Y'all is so easily triggered.
Why would you do that if you were the governor of Florida?
Cause I can.
Oh, just for fun?
Yeah, just to fuck with some niggas. I do it now. So I mean, look, if I can fuck with niggas now, and I like fucking with niggas, you know what I'm saying? Why he cannot want to fuck with niggas too?
No, logic. It's an even better one, because then you can find out who the undercover blackity blacks are, right? Because a lot of times they like to hide. Listen, the one thing that we know for sure is that nobody is admitting that they voted for Biden. Nobody. I have not seen one person say, I is him, he is me, I voted for Biden or whatever. But you can always tell by the sentiment that they have when they get offended by somebody that's on a specific side. And when they crack a joke, it all comes out to the wash. Everything comes to the forefront. So for me, it's a way to be able to it's a way to flush out the fakes. It's a person that's able to flush out the phonies that want to play it a certain type of way. And I want to see exactly who's who and who did it and what's what, and then way to what you can always tell by who get triggered first. You can always tell.
You remember that the black people put him in office, right? So why not make a joke of it? Like, they gonna look, as the economy crashes, inflation goes up, gas prices goes up. You remember we had these conversations. I mean, come on now. I mean, the Keystone Pipeline, we had these conversations, and it goes deep what this man has done to fuck up everything.
Wait, Logic, you missing something. Today he was begging the oil companies to put out more oil. We ain't heard nothing about the infrastructure plan, the Build Back Better plan that he got passed, all of that. But then he begging the oil companies to put out more oil because y'all voted for somebody that did not understand policy, don't know how to look at things from a business perspective. Now he's raising rates. It went up 3 basis points today, and it's affecting everything that you're doing. And so now you can't afford to go to the grocery store. You can't afford to go to the gas station. You can't afford to live. You can't afford to buy a house. You can't afford to breathe wrong. And we laughing at you.